Just take some time. A little bit of
yes.
Burning in the beat just right. Everything will be alright. What's one genre of music you can't listen to?
What's one genre?
You can just never, like, you're just like, like, okay, the song comes on, but you're just like, I don't know. I can't do it. Like country?
Country for me.
Country's good?
Country.
Country for you?
Country always for me.
I like Johnny Cash.
He's my only exception.
Where does Mumford and Sons
Folk.
stand?
They're
That's
folk.
The folk in association itself is just a.
It is. It's country, but it's European country.
So probably like EDM, like electronic music.
Oh,
You're not a techno troll.
No.
But what about Daft Punk? You don't vibe with Daft Punk?
I feel like Daft Punk's in a different.
It's Daft
genre
Punk,
in
yeah.
in itself.
I get that.
Daft
I get
Punk
that.
is their own.
Like
Titanium.
I don't.
But that's
Like
more
that-
like that's
That's
hip,
pop.
That's
more
like
that's
hip,
pop.
like pop. Yeah,
Pop.
I'm talking like the like
Skrillex.
Well, not just Skrillex,
but
like,
deep Skrillex.
Figure.
like house music and stuff like that. Like it there's just like it. I don't know. I don't.
So
Like,
like, okay,
I get why you
I get
have
what
to be
you
on
mean.
drugs to listen to that.
I'm thinking the same thing with you. If it's like the really hardcore EDM stuff, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like Louis the Child stuff, I can do. Skrillex, sure. Not deep Skrillex. Skrillex is like deep Skrillex.
I can do like his popular songs.
Like,
that's
yeah,
about
I
it.
can't do his like, no, I can't do that. I can't, like the farthest I can go is Spirits and whatever.
I can't even name
Spirits
you
and
one of
Monsters.
Skrillex's songs.
like Bangarang, Cinema. You are my cinema.
Cinema's his song?
I can
You
watch
are
you
my
forever.
Cinnabon.
Well, that's not his song. He did a remix version of it,
Oh, okay.
which is better than the original. So,
Wow.
ooh.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah, I mean, let's just do it.
Hello and welcome to the Pick Your Brain podcast from the Demented Minds at TLEV. I'm Thomas.
I'm Mr. E.
I'm Mystery.
Oh, you are Mystery this time. And guys, this is episode 10 of the
Whoa.
podcast.
10 episodes of just us.
We've made it 10 episodes.
10 solo
Yeah.
episodes.
You know what? Cheers.
Cheers to that one.
Yeah, remember, this was a
Cheers.
podcast that was just supposed to be with guests.
Oh, yeah.
But we
I'd pick it up as too far from
Oh,
me right
okay.
Pick
now.
your brain podcast.
Pick Your Brain podcast.
Ah, yes. I mean, we're not gonna have
Not the
guests
Pick Your
until,
Nose podcast.
until later. No, I'm itching it
Oh,
because
okay.
it's that time right now.
Mhm.
It's the time.
We're not gonna have our guests until things simmer down a little bit.
Right.
Simmer down.
Simmer down in everything now. I mean,
Everything.
well, actually, no, I don't. There's some things I don't want to simmer down, like
Oh, absolutely.
keep the protests going.
Oh, absolutely.
For
I want
sure.
I want this whole
But like,
movement to
yes,
go.
once the cove,
Keep
the
going.
coves, that's what I call it out here.
Coves,
Once the coves settle down
Mhm.
a little bit.
not predator coves, as we talked about in previous videos.
Well,
Hawaiian
Predator Coves
roller
has settled down, and that's the
coaster.
problem.
Mhm.
It's not. It ain't the same no more.
This is the second podcast in a row that you make that reference.
All right.
Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
coasters.
Oh, not coves, but okay.
Coaster
I mean, when was the last time you watched Lilo and Stitch?
Did you,
I'm gonna say like about a year ago. I
Wow.
probably watched it before I went to Hawaii.
Okay.
Did,
But it's still in your head. It's just like
Since you said
it's a
roller
beautiful
coaster,
movie.
are
Hawaiian
you-
roller coaster.
Is
ride.
Incredicoaster better than California Screaming to you?
Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely. 100% of the way. I saw somebody on TikTok say that California Screaming is superior to Incredicoaster.
Really?
I disagreed. Well, I do understand that California Adventure is supposed to be, based off of California, and that's
Oh,
kind of
like-
like the boardwalk.
Oh, so you're saying all of
like that.
Paradise Pier
Was
is
better
inferior
than
to
Pixar
Pixar
Pier?
Pier?
I think Pixar Pier was an amazing way to
Yeah,
use their
okay.
property
True.
on
Okay.
a space
That could be-
before was just kind of like
Yeah. What?
Yeah,
Paradise
so
Pier. They had California Screaming.
yeah, it had California Screamin', they had the Boardwalk games, but it was also Toy Story Mania, Midway Mania.
Okay, so it was just a jumble of a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
My favorite thing about it, though, was that because it really tied into when they revamped the little Hollywood area that they had for Buena Vista Street.
Vamp 85.
Vamp 85.
Revamp 85.
When they made it like 1920s California.
Oh, okay.
So I really liked that because, you know, me and my jazz, like that was the vibe I liked.
Jazz.
California Screamin', I will only say is the only thing that it had going for it was Neil Patrick Harris, like doing that launch.
3, 2, 1.
Dash to me is not as like punchy as like a launch, but the fact that you actually have the characters and the fact that you actually have,
That was good, huh?
Thank you for the effects.
Really
Proceed.
They're gonna be happy.
You'll hear that.
Good effects.
They're gonna be like, oh,
that's good
awesome.
comparison. But like the fact that there's Jack Jack Cookie Num Num. Like that, I
Num
love
Num
that.
Cookie.
I think they did really well with all the food and stuff like that. The ice, what's the ice?
The
Abominable?
adorable snowman ice. Yeah,
that
'cause he's not
adding
abominable,
that,
he's adorable.
all like if you go up to the pier part or
Lamplight Lounge.
Lamplight Lounge.
I've never eaten at Lamplight Lounge, so I can't say anything about it. I'll tell you what
People
though
say
about
the drinks are crazy.
about the adorable snowman. What flavor is it that they have?
It's lemon.
Yeah, tastes like Windex.
Oh wait, what about did you get the lemon blueberry or was it just
the blueberry is great, but the yellow still
lemon
tastes like
is like
Windex.
Oh.
I don't even know. I don't even want to
I
know
have yet
how
to
you
try it.
how you
I have
got
Well,
Windex.
you know, like when you
Oh,
smell
just
something
smell
and
it.
you can kind of like,
Gotcha.
that's what it tastes like. It kind of smells like that.
It's no Dole Whip. It's no Dole Whip. But yeah, in terms
I have
of
yet to try it
theming,
yet, so I got
creating something around all the characters, I think is great. Like the fact that they added Jesse's carousel, critter carousel, and then they also had the Inside Out emotional whirlwind ride.
Yeah.
Like those little pockets are great. Those pockets weren't there before. It was just an empty space. Like there wasn't really anything
And it
there.
works out.
See, I love the land, but I also like there's so many issues I have with it. Like I very much dislike that Inside Out emotional whirlwind is just flick flyers, but
they repainted it. That's literally what it is.
Like,
Instead of throwing it
why?
out,
Like you could have done something like I would have even taken a mini teacup ride, like with if like emotional whirlwind, or like since it's supposed to be like old school kind of like carnival kind of boardwalky. You ever been to the carnival where they have like the open strawberries that turn around and they go around and stuff like that? That would have been a cool thing for Inside Out, but I mean that's just me.
That's right. Do you love Galaxy's Edge?
I love Galaxy's Edge.
Well, there's your answer. There wasn't enough money in the budget.
Oh yeah.
I don't believe that one.
That's all we got time.
I don't believe that one bit. But they were
Shanghai. They're still paying off Shanghai Disneyland.
They were sitting on Fox like vultures, ready to attack.
That was another thing. They had to spend that money too.
No, I understand that, but they could have got Fox for way cheaper. But they were just like big money.
Well, that's what they're doing with Spider-Man.
Well, as of now, what is one of the best? As of now, like I said, as of now, what are one of the best additions to California Adventures?
So before Avengers
Campus.
Your what?
My dope swag.
All the stuff that you could get.
Because we got Cars Land, Pixar Pier, or you can count the rides.
Honestly,
you got Guardians of the Galaxy. That we can count that too.
Okay, so you're talking about
like the additions and the renovations kind of stuff. As of now, what is the best out of that?
I can tell you what my least favorite renovation was to the whole land. Soaring over the world.
What did they change?
Before it was so well. It used to be Soaring over California. But then Soaring California.
I thought Soaring over California was lit.
Oh, I've never done any of the Soaring stuff.
Oh,
ever.
They just brought it back to Soaring over California. Well, I mean,
no, but they changed it, right? They brought it back to California.
COVID, not here anymore.
Good. Screw.
Yeah, exactly. I guess I would have to say Cars Land is my favorite. Radiator Springs Racers is. I mean,
they did well with that.
I really like that ride.
I absolutely.
And the land area is.
I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy is great. I've always said that the fact that they've been able to actually upgrade that ride, but it's no Tower of Terror.
I disagree with you.
Oh no,
I think Guardians of the Galaxy is superior
to Tower of Terror. Well, you only did Tower of Terror once.
I did it twice.
Okay, you did twice.
I've done Mission Breakout way more times because of Mission Breakout.
I think the new version of Terror, where when we went to Disneyland Paris, now it just follows the creepy little girl.
Oh, so you're
It
just
has
gonna,
more of
so
a
you're just
story.
gonna flex on me like that?
Yeah.
But
Humble brag,
that
humble
is,
brag.
I think that's really good. That how they changed it up.
Okay, well in California,
I think well, we out here in
California.
California. All you have to say is, "I love crepes."
don't do it, Rick and Bobby. You can just say you love really thin pancakes.
Yes, you could just say you like very thin pancakes.
I already love this podcast is going.
This is a good one.
Might as well go ahead and break my heart.
Okay, Pepe Le Pew.
All right.
Yeah,
Y'all need to name that movie in the comment section down below.
Yes, you do. But other news, just some sad news.
Oh
and
my
I think-
God! You really? That's the transition?
I don't know. I couldn't
Okay.
think of. Okay, fine. What was the best addition to Universal Studios? Oh, Hogwarts. Oh, Thomas. Speaking of Hogwarts, go to it. You wanted that?
That is a horrible transition.
I don't know. I couldn't think of any.
You could have just been like, all right, let's flip the switch right now and
I
talk
did
about
say
something
that, and
serious.
I said another news, but more sad news. He said, "Oh, what kind of transition is
You
that?"
could have led it with something
Okay.
better, but let's talk
Okay.
about this. We're already here.
All right.
Let's
Yeah.
talk
Since
about
it's
it.
bringing up. All right. This is
Pepe Le
a
Pew.
conversation that I want to have with you guys and also with the audience.
Gang.
Hopefully, so this video we're recording. It is June 7th, right? Are we the
Yes,
7th
sir.
or 8th?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're the 7th. I'm really hoping that before this video goes up next week, that there's some change, there's an
Some kind of
apology,
resolution.
anything from this person who I idolized for so many years.
Thank you.
Don't know
Thank
if that's
you.
going to happen, but the reason why I'm wearing this shirt is in pride. It's a little bit. I know. I don't even want to start it that way. J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, has a few weeks ago she was retweeting some transphobic tweets.
Yeesh.
And it was very upsetting to see. And then just yesterday, as of this recording, she decided to take it a step further and to say that trans people essentially do not exist in her eyes.
Oh, she doubled down.
She doubled down on it.
Oh, shit.
And
Hit him with
she
a Mario
and
Kart
even
double dash.
further, she said that what it means to be a woman is to menstruate.
Oh,
Means to be able to
oh no.
have a child.
Oh no.
So by that logic, any woman who doesn't have the ability to have a child is not a woman. And that is very problematic.
Very
That's a-
controversial.
that-
Not,
that's a
it
big-
shouldn't even be. It should just be wrong.
Yeah,
Just
that's
straight
a
out
big no-no.
wrong.
That's-
So
Yikes.
before we go into this conversation, what I want to say to my fellow Harry Potter fans, my Harry Potter nerds,
Yes.
especially
herds, if you will.
the birds.
The herd.
I want to say to all of you who may be trans that your life does have meaning,
Mm-hmm.
and that we here at TLEV love you so much. And trans women are women. Trans men are men. That I'm hurting so much that I didn't even want. I mean, we wanted to bring this up, but I didn't know how to phrase this because I cannot believe I'm in shock that someone that, like all of you, someone who was such an important part of my life, because now I'm putting her in past tense. I can't have her as a part of me
J.K.
anymore.
Rowling, it seems like her mindset is stuck into like older times where, you know, it was such a unaccepted thing, and she's unwilling to, you know, either learn or educate herself of changing that kind of mindset. I mean, I know there's many people who have thankfully have like educated themselves or like and have changed their mindset. It seems like she's
kind
I mean,
of
you said it yourself. She doubled down on it. So
it always hurts when it's the people that we idolize.
yeah,
the most, then we find out who they really are.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah.
And what got to me the most was especially these beautiful men and beautiful women who were sharing their story to her on Twitter and telling her, Joe, stop. Joe, this is...
And she did not care. Huh?
You meant so much to me. Your books helped me and all of this. And, they're trying to, in a way, educate her by sharing their story. And she was just tweeting the fact that people were calling her, I think it's TERF, which means trans. Oh my goodness, I gotta look this up because I want to be. It's essentially
it's a
form.
Who's not accepting.
It's essentially a form of anti-feminism, specifically about trans women, because that's what her tweets were, right? The fact that she was saying that same sex only exists if there are sex. Right.
Interesting.
Yeah. She's very much in this idea that sex, so biology and gender identity are the same thing, and they have to be the same thing in her eyes.
So is this a situation where you need to, or choose to, separate the art from the artist kind of ideals? Because it's like,
I don't know.
What
would you do in this situation?
I don't know.
Because there's been a couple of times that we've loved movies like Baby Driver, Kevin Spacey. All that information came out after about Kevin Spacey, but
it's hard, huh? It's like it's
I definitely it's hard when, again, like I said, it's the people that sometimes you idolize and care about the most that have these kind of closed minds.
I'm so sorry. This must have bumped. You got out for a second.
I don't know how to phrase this. I would like to say that there is a point where you can separate the art from the artist, because like Baby Driver, obviously I will watch Baby Driver, although it does have Kevin Spacey in it. I understand that there are more people that worked on that project.
Right.
Exactly.
Wright,
it's a hard work.
All the actors, all the people that worked behind the scenes, makeup, effects, and stuff like that. Not watching that movie just because of one person still hurts everybody else who did have part on that movie.
But I think this is like even bigger because, you can keep going after, but Harry Potter is everywhere. Harry Potter's got their own land in Universal. It's got a play. Movies that made billions of dollars off of it, and of course the books that made billions, right? So that's like it's
the Lego games. Don't forget
and
the
Lego games and Lego sets and merchandise and all this
music.
Stuff. And
No, I agree with him.
It's
bigger.
Oh yeah,
because it's the creator. It's like if George Lucas had gone off and
gosh,
that would be hard. Huh? That would be like.
I'm having such a hard time.
Yeah.
I've been struggling with this for the past 24 hours now, and it's just, I don't know. I'm wearing this shirt because, one, I've never worn it before, and because I've
already bought
it. Well, it was a gift, but I've always identified as a Ravenclaw, right? Like, one of the first things that you need to know about me, I'm a Ravenclaw. That was always been my version of I could say I'm a Gemini, but no, I always will say I'm a Ravenclaw before I'm a Gemini. And it was just such a big part of me growing up, right? Remember, I
know. And when
entire
when the book
summer
came out, when you went to when the last book came out, and you literally got it and finished it in like 2 or 3 days or something like that.
Blue and white. Started talking to birds. It was a good summer.
It was wild.
Wild.
So. This might be controversial what I say, but I think this is a situation where we need to separate the art and the artist. You got other creators that have worked with Harry Potter. The movies. She may have made the books, but she did not work on the movies. So that's
she did. She helped with. She was a producer of the movies.
Yeah, but there's like other people.
Then how about with Fantastic Beasts, where she's writing the script? So it's literally her story, not an adaptation of her story, but it is literally
it's kind of
her
like
story.
Oh God, what's his name? The director.
Weinstein?
No, not Weinstein. Weinstein ran a company.
Oh, yeah, he was
a producer.
Oh god, the dude who came out to be like a pedophile. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Jeez.
There's too many.
Yeah,
That's
hold
which
on,
one?
hold on.
There's a lot of
I'll
them in the
look it up.
movie.
All I know is that right now, I don't think I can separate the two.
Yeah.
And
As
that's
of
a
now,
question
no.
that I'll
That's
ask
up to
all
you
of
guys,
you.
yeah. I mean, I'm only saying that because I'm not a huge fan of the books. I
Mhm.
stopped on Goblet of Fire.
Mhm.
I couldn't go farther. It was too thick for
Mhm.
me.
I mean,
but-
it does become 1,000 pages.
Yeah.
Roman Polanski.
Oh, Polanski.
Yeah.
Freaking Roman Polanski.
Next door neighbor. He's been up there for a month. That's the first time I see
The
him.
man who directed Rosemary God freaking Baby.
Yeah, exactly. So like,
Yeah,
you know,
I know. Yeah.
Rosemary
yeah.
Baby,
Yeah.
The Pianist, Chinatown. You know, these are all great
Oh,
films.
Chinatown with Jack Nicholson. That
But
is
Roman
such
Polanski
a good.
did some
Yeah.
nasty
Yeah.
shit.
And he got away from it because of like European.
Yeah, he skedaddled over to
Oh,
Europe,
wow.
and now
Yeah.
he's, you know, they can't do anything about it.
Mhm.
But you know, the minute he
Yeah,
sets
it's
so it's like, you know, I
hard.
like The
It's really
Pianist.
hard. And
I don't like Roman Polanski. You know, it's
Yeah.
And to clarify, people, he said the pianist.
oh, I'm sorry. I don't play the piano.
No,
No,
no.
it
To
sounded
me,
like you
it
said-
sounded like not with the T.
Pianist.
But it wouldn't be wrong if you did.
No,
You just don't. That's not who you are.
No.
I just want to say that, and continuing speaking our truths, that I don't want this to affect anybody who may feel conflicted inside that they want to come out as being a trans man or a trans woman, but they are, and this is what's pushed them further from being their true self. Always be yourself.
Hell yeah.
There will be bigots in all shapes and sizes,
Mm.
especially where it hurts the most,
Mhm.
like with J.K. Rowling. Remember that you are magical and that we love you so very much, and we are here for you. And I guess I have to say it. Fuck J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling,
Damn.
the writer who lived,
She just needs
comes to die.
She just needs to shut up and listen.
She needs, yeah,
She
somebody
needs to shut up and listen.
Get her. 'Cause
Anyways, movie news I want to mention
That's a
since I
bit
was
extreme.
saying
All
the
right.
movie.
Yes, movies. Yes. All right.
June 12th,
June 12th.
work for movies can get back to, or people can get back to working on movies again by
Yeah.
June 12th.
oh my! Let me tell you, I have missed going to the movie theaters.
Well, this doesn't mean you can go to the movies.
So
You're still gonna have to wait a couple
No,
months.
I'm going in. I'm gonna sneak in.
You're gonna be a PA?
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
But yeah, no,
Because-
I mean that means Fast 9 could get back to work. Black Widow's done already, so they're not doing anything on that.
Eternals is done, but they gotta do
Avatar can get
Shang-Chi.
back to work.
Shang-Chi's gotta get back.
Shang-Chi
The
can get back
Batman
to
can get
work.
back. To,
No.
I actually think the Batman's already back to work.
Oh, it's yeah. Or it
So-
was July.
No, it's June.
It was in June. Oh, nice.
Yeah, June 12th is literally like TV shows, all that kind of stuff can
Robert
get back to
Pattinson,
work.
get your ass back to
Yeah,
work.
Robert
We're not
Pattinson.
done with you yet.
Get to the work,
Robert, put down that cigarette. Let's go.
Yeah, so I think that's cool. I mean, it's a good step forward. I don't know if it's too soon. I don't know, but there is going to be a lot
I
of.
think it is.
You think so?
I think it's a little too
There'll be
soon.
a lot of precautions, that's for sure, especially with touching cameras and
Like, how
all
do you
that
do
kind of stuff.
kissing scenes?
Maybe there ain't gonna be no kissing
With their mouths.
Or
It's
is
gonna
it like
probably be like-
CGI putting them together? So like each of the actors are pretending
If we
to
can
kiss?
It
CGI
might be like
Superman's
a-
mustache out of anything, we can do anything.
Oh, so they're actually gonna have masks on, and
It's
every
literally-
single
no,
movie.
Green screen mask.
You know
baby.
how they
That's
did
it rolls.
in the remastered versions like of New Hope when Han doesn't shoot first, and how they literally
Like,
just like it's gonna be that.
They're gonna key out a whole coated mask. It's gonna be great.
Oh my goodness.
That's gonna be, but yeah, I mean we'll see.
Mhm.
And then parks, California
And
parks.
California, they're starting to apply for July 1st here in LA.
Are we talking amusement parks?
We're talking Universal Studios, Hollywood, and Six
Studios.
Flags Magic Mountain.
And we already saw that there is HHN construction, so I won't be surprised if HHN will be happening this year.
Okay.
Be an interesting HHN, but I do declare it'll be happening.
I do declare.
But yeah, I think
Knives Out, Maze confirmed.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
I think what they will do.
Hey, I'm
is
serious.
like
Don't call me Shirley.
Orlando, or did they say it already that they're going to do 35% capacity?
Yes. So that's what Universal Studios Hollywood has been proposing,
Yep.
is that it will be 35% capacity,
Yep.
which is still a whole lot of people.
You know what that means? Get out of my way.
Probably annual pass holders are going to get in.
I don't think
Advantage.
I don't think it's been confirmed
No,
yet for
probably, but-
reservation system.
I was talking this over with Joe,
Because Orlando wasn't doing a reservation.
my girlfriend, not J.K.
Yeah,
Rowling.
not J.K. Rowling.
Yep, baby mama.
The
My
good
baby
Joe.
mama.
The good Joe.
My baby mama.
Yes.
And I was like, man, I really, because you know how like Universal Orlando had their opening preview for their annual pass holders?
Yep.
I'm no longer an annual pass holder.
Me neither. Hey.
I was talking there. I was like,
I know.
I was talking here, and I was like, dude, I almost kind of want to get an annual pass,
Just for this.
even though it's not
Just
open,
for
just so
this,
that I
yeah.
can be of the first.
Yeah.
Because, dude, like,
Schlop.
I don't know if you exactly. I don't know if
Schlop.
you got that email from Schlop, or if I don't know if that was on the website,
But
but
they
she
get like a few days earlier.
she was talking to me that there's no longer going to be a.
Oh, it's just gonna be like there. It's gonna be open,
yeah,
right?
it's just gonna be open, and I'm just like, dude, I want to be the first one to ride that thing. Come on,
No more interview.
I just want Kevin
no more
Hart.
running recruits.
I just want to meet Kevin Hart like I was supposed to.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you can do a red carpet without social distance. How are you gonna do that?
Yeah, you can. It's called boom mics, buddy.
Let's go get some boom mics.
Kevin Hart. Oh my bad.
Like
Yeah.
a javelin.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Will there be media events? We'll see.
Oh.
What, I gotta put it out
Why do you gotta say that?
TLEV
That is
Media.
literally our
Bringing
job.
you the
Well, we
entertainment
might have to pay
and
for
magic
some
6
stuff.
feet away.
The
I like
magic
that.
6 feet away.
I like that.
That's a shirt right there.
Bringing you the magic, but
6 feet away.
That is a shirt. We're gonna sell it. All proceeds go to Black Lives Matter. Boom. Let's do it.
I don't know who would buy that shirt, but
I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
But I did want to say that in a link is a GoFundMe to Black trans women who are currently homeless. Click the link below. Because we're going to be, even though we're bringing back our videos, and this is going to be our week 2 of bringing back videos, I do want to say that we are still on our social media and here going to be promoting organizations and nonprofit organizations specifically that are going to be helping in support of groups that have been unjustly targeted.
Absolutely.
hey, the movement doesn't stop right now.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Go out
we're
there,
noticing change because
protest.
of this freaking movement. We're noticing there's
Do
so
your
much
thing.
change, and this is amazing. I mean, finally,
We did a protest yesterday. What do you want
we did do a protest.
Do you want to talk
yesterday.
about that? How that made you feel?
Let me
and
just
everything?
say, it was beautiful and heartwarming to see. So we went to our old town, basically. That's just very, very conservative.
Yeah.
Very conservative
Yeah,
to the point
very
where
red.
people started threatening to bring weapons to
Yeah,
attack.
all over social
to
media.
attack.
That's why I was the one who brought that up.
To
Yeah,
attack the protesters.
Again, I don't live here, but
No. I mean,
I've been keeping an eye with a lot of my friends who are people who are going out and protesting almost every day, and somebody informed me that like the Simi Valley the Simi Valley protest was going to be like a pretty dangerous one just because of stuff that they saw online and stuff like that. So obviously I had to text them and be like, you guys just please be careful. I can't do a Pick Your Brain podcast without you guys.
That's true. That would be a very
So,
interesting podcast without us.
yeah, Thomas and I, we went.
Mhm.
And my word, I mean, maybe it's because it was a lot of people that came like we did because it was the old town that we lived in, and
Old
probably
town,
a
yeah.
lot of people came down, but there was, I mean, it came out more than 2,000 people
were
at
there,
that
yeah.
protest.
That was awesome.
More than 2,000 people. I thought it would be like Thousand Oaks had their protest and there was like 500 people. Or something. I was like, that's what the numbers will probably be around. But wow, how
2,000
people
people,
came
yeah.
out. And I gotta give respect. I know I and this might be controversial, but I gotta give respect to the Simi cops for not trying to surround the entire group of protesters and stuff like that, as we're seeing at other protests right now, how people are being literally locked in.
Yeah, corralled.
Corralled. That didn't happen. We noticed they had drones above us to make sure
Yeah,
nothing
that
was
weird.
happening.
That was really
That was
weird.
very weird. That was weird. But
During
I
our
think
moment of silence, we hear.
But I do believe that was
the cops' drones. No.
Oh yeah, because there's pictures that came out from the SVPD that they're the ones who came out with the pictures and saying there was more than 2,000
I didn't know
people.
about that. And it was drone photos.
Yeah, it was the drone photos.
Wow.
But you know, I think that was the better option for them to do than them coming outside. Because I gotta be honest, if they were out there, I would have been super anxious.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been very anxious. Cops don't have a great rap right now. I can't look at them the same right now, and it's tough. And I'm one right now.
That's what I was saying.
And I'm one who has freaking white privilege.
Yeah, I think that's privilege right there, right now. That statement of right
exactly.
now.
I mean, I have, and I know for sure I have the white privilege, and I was super anxious. I was. Anyways, or I wasn't super. I would have been super anxious if they were out there. There was some anti-protesters where I don't understand. What are you anti-protesting at?
They're not listening. Simple as
boggles my freaking mind.
Just like J.K. Rowling, they're not listening.
They don't want to change. They're still afraid.
I apologize. Fuck them.
Yeah, it's true. Fuck them.
No, they're doubling down. They're doubling down.
If you can't accept this movement,
yeah,
you are part of the problem.
Yeah.
If you are upset about this movement, you are part of the problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is it so controversial?
Why is it so controversial?
Racism? And that's the thing. Like that's it. It's like
why is it so controversial? It's been over 400 years.
I mean, I know. This wasn't. But this is something that has to be talked about.
Yep.
There needs to be change. Mm-hmm. The president of the United States needs to come out and say something. You know, say something like, "There will be times better than this." Like there will
having
be,
an actual leader. Yeah,
no,
you're right.
I think he's a little too.
You can literally just say. You can just say the future. There will be peace. We're going to get there as a group, as a freaking United States of America, as they want to be together, kind of thing.
Here's my statement.
Say your statement before I get heated.
This has been going on for the past 400 years.
Yeah.
We've had 45 presidents. It doesn't necessarily matter who's in charge. It's an entire institution, not just the president.
No, I agree.
And that's what needs to be changed.
But literally, the dude is like the face of.
Oh, I understand.
The United States right now, and instead of saying there's going to be better times, stick to the freaking fear. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, but
like really,
it's even more than that, because even when there are presidents who are having that face of like, oh yes, unity, this has still been happening.
Yeah, that's true. No, that is true.
That's what this has been opening my eyes.
That's true.
A lot too.
The president's just the face.
Mm-hmm. Exactly like you said.
There's a whole body behind that.
Ooh, I like that.
There's a whole
body behind that. Yeah.
But yeah, I was so happy about the protest. It stayed so peaceful. We did the whole. I mean, that 8 minutes and was it 46 seconds?
It's like 8 minutes 49 seconds, I think.
That was crazy. Like literally, we were signed for that, and I'm just thinking in my head is like 8 minutes and 46 seconds. This man was on the ground.
I was in tears at that part because I was on my knees and I was like, someone did this on another person's neck for this long. I was in the grass and I was already like, damn, this is uncomfortable. But like
I would open my eyes and be
how
like,
could you?
How much? I'm like, holy shit, this is a long time.
My personal experience with the protest was that when we went there, at first I didn't say anything. I had my sign and I was just holding it with pride. Mm-hmm. But I didn't say anything because I thought, this isn't my time to use my voice. This is my time to shut up and listen, right? I've been saying that a lot in this podcast. Shut up and listen.
Yeah.
But then as I was like getting situated, listening, as people were chanting, I saw across the way there was a sign that said, "White silence is white violence."
Shit.
And I was like,
wow.
That's so true.
Wow.
There's more than just ways of just shutting up. I can chant along.
See,
and that's what I did.
While it is like like obviously like you came in and you were like, I'm gonna be silent.
Mm-hmm.
It is your job to listen, but it's also your job to help push the voice forward.
For sure.
And just make it louder.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it's good. I'm glad that you spoke up.
No, but that's exactly what you're saying. That's exactly what I was learning there. Yeah. There's oh my goodness, there's this it makes me laugh so hard. There's an edit of the portal scene from Avengers Endgame.
Yes.
That
so
has all it starts with Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man being the protesters. Yeah. Then as each as the Avengers appear from the portals, there are these different groups, like Doctor Strange is the Amish, and Okoye
is BTS stands.
Exactly, the BTS.
Yeah, dude. Yo, K-pop fam, y'all came through.
Respect to you guys.
And Wong is the white people using their privilege as a shield, and I was like, that's me.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's who I need to be. Exactly. So I am Wong now.
Be like Wong.
No, it's not just Wong. It's Wong and then all the other sources.
But it's on him. It's on him. Wong so amazing. I will be Wong.
But I think a lot of people are not speaking out because it's uncomfortable right now. It's so uncomfortable, and a lot of people don't know how to react in uncomfortable times. Well, do something for the cause. Exactly. Okay. Join the cause.
Join the cause.
Join the cause.
But I love how Josue put that. Like, use what I've been given, even though just as like I didn't ask to be given this. Everybody else did not ask to be in their situations. No. But especially here with TLEV using this platform to lift up those voices.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Would this be an appropriate time for a buy me a coffee?
I wouldn't do one now.
I'll tell you this. How about I'll say this because this is like something that Joe's also been doing. So she's pregnant right now. She'd love to be out there and protesting, but she's helping out the best way she can. So for those who don't know, she has her own little sticker shop at Unholy Crafts. She created a sticker for the Black Lives Matter movement. If you guys want to buy a sticker, 100% of the proceeds are going towards several different funds.
Oh, wow. There we
go. As many as we can try to get, give money to, there because again, she's pregnant. She wants to help out because she's also all for this. But yeah, so
Unholy Crafts, ladies
link
and
in
gentlemen.
the description down below. I think that's something that I don't know if we mentioned on the last podcast, but I think we should reiterate on this podcast that literally all of our ad revenue, all of our revenue for this month is going straight to these different organizations, different GoFundMes, different.
Yeah, if y'all blow this up,
blow it up.
Y'all know all the money headed straight over there because honestly, in this time, it's just weird to be taking money when something like this is going on where there are just people who are in the situation.
And I think this will be something we'll discuss later, but I think we'll continue it even more than this month. Not all of it, or otherwise we're going to not have any money left. But I think definitely a large portion of what we make every month going forward should go to these organizations.
Yeah,
which again, like even from the beginning when we started supporting like animal.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
We are no stranger to giving away ad revenue.
Yeah, our live streams. Our live streams used to be all about that. Maybe our live stream should go back to doing that.
But we can't do any of this without your guys' support. We wanna
thank you for supporting everything.
Help us, help them. It all kind of goes full circle.
We are, as you put it last podcast, one race. That's right. Human race.
The human race.
Also, don't forget to vote in November. That's all I'm saying.
True.
Vote a vote. And if you can't vote right now, register to vote. And if you can't vote because you're too young or other reasons,
inform.
Teach. Inform.
Yeah, because at the protest, or I guess at the rally, I don't like saying protest. The one of the organizers, she can't vote this year because she's 17.
That sucks.
But that's crazy to think. This is the younger. People are so afraid of the younger generation.
Oh, absolutely.
Because the change is gonna come from the younger generation.
I love. There's this tweet I saw. It was like, like this generation is so scared of ordering extra sauce at a restaurant, but is like is like totally ready to body slam any cop that comes in their way. So yeah, man,
that's so true.
Cheers
there we go.
guys.
That is us. That I think needs to be turned into a shirt somehow.
No, we're not making shirts out of all the things we say. No,
Like
that's
a fist
literally
with a
so
ketchup
true.
packet in it.
Literally so true. You just kicked it again.
Oh my
You
goodness.
keep
Okay.
hitting it.
This is.
Who doesn't want me to beat the shot?
But
No,
yeah,
I do.
I
You
think
deserve all
it's
the
it's
shots.
great to talk about that, so
Mhm.
we keep informing people. And I know it's gonna
Absolutely.
get annoying to people, but hey, too bad. This is the time we're living in. Too freaking bad. Okay, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. That's the point. You're supposed to feel uncomfortable. It's
That's
not
right.
supposed to feel.
It's not okay.
It ain't
It's
okay.
not okay.
So, all right, I want to focus on something. It's something that's kind of like in the like the toy news kind of thing.
Oh, we got toy news.
It's Legos.
Wait,
I
but we're
mean,
not done with movies though.
Wait,
We're talking Lego.
actually,
Actually,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
save
yeah,
this
yeah,
for
yeah,
later.
One more movie thing. One more movie
Tell me
thing.
one more movie thing,
Uh-huh.
and I'll bring this up.
I know y'all heard me talk about Train to Busan a lot.
Mm.
Train to Busan 2, Peninsula. It's not
Mhm.
called that. It's just called Peninsula. Just came out of. And I'm sorry. I
I
don't want
think
to
it's a Cannes festival.
Yes, the Cannes Festival.
Yes, you
Mhm.
can.
And they just got 2 new posters, which look amazing.
They look really nice.
Go check them out. I think I saw the posters on Bloody Disgusting, but definitely if you can find those posters, they look crazy.
Mhm.
Y'all got to
I
check
still
out
gotta watch
Peninsula.
the first. I still
Yes.
got to.
Yes,
Baby.
Yes, yes.
Ugh.
I'm ready. All right, please.
All right. So we all love Legos here.
Yes, we did.
Hell
In this
yeah.
familia, we all love Legos. So Lego Star Wars, they always have their summertime and wintertime, like they
Summertime.
release collections. I mean, right now to me, it's been a little dull. I mean, we've had the Mustafar set. That was
Yes.
cool. The
The
Stormtrooper
Stormtrooper for
helmet.
Empire Strikes Back.
They
4,
also
which
came
I
out
gotta
with a-
put on this freaking set.
They came out with a.
They came out with a Boba
a
Fett.
Boba Fett.
Boba.
They're gonna be
and
doing an Iron Man sometime too.
that
that's
a
Marvel.
Dio.
Did
one. Yeah, they had a Dio Lego
cool.
set also out
Yes.
too.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
They had a
Oh, yeah,
Yoda
yeah,
guy,
yeah,
like a Yoda, like
No, thank you.
this
No, thank
tall
you.
out of Legos. It was
No,
pretty
thank you.
cool.
Oh, I remember that. The more his eyes moves, he's like,
Yes. Yes.
it's creepy. Yeah.
But, ladies and gentlemen, there are some summer sets coming out.
Whoa.
Now, we all know about the Mandalorian set. Have you guys seen it on Amazon? It looks pretty cool. It's literally the Mandalorian ship.
Yeah. Okay.
And
That's
it comes with Mando himself.
Mhm.
A
Mando.
razor cut.
And the child is a cute little Lego character. Greek
best
Karga
impression.
also.
Grief.
That's
Oh,
the,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the is he a bounty hunter?
No,
What is he?
No,
He
he's
just
like the leader
hires
of the
people?
Bounty Hunters Guild.
Yeah.
We are the people of the Bounty Hunters Guild. The Bounty Hunters Guild.
IG-11. We love
Mhm.
IG-11.
Yes, we do.
Babysitter IG-11's awesome.
the best babysitter.
And then
gonna blow up
a stormtrooper. So that's pretty cool.
Jump to that.
There is also a pretty
Lord.
cool set that is a remake. It is the final duel set between Vader and Luke, and Darth Sidious is there too.
Whoa,
And
for
they got some Emperor guards.
For Return of the Jedi.
Yes. They made this set before, but now they've basically upgraded it. and all the figures has changed.
Wow.
So you got like the Emperor's like chair at the top, and then you got like the little.
Does it swivel?
Probably.
Oh,
It probably
You know,
it
Lego.
better swivel.
So that's coming out in the summer.
They finna hook it up.
Before I mention the last one, there's also a 501st Battle Pack that people have been waiting for the longest time.
Oh, that's Anakin's troop.
That's Anakin's troop. There we go, Thomas.
I
Battle
know
Packs are literally when you
things.
buy a bunch of these characters that are like, so that you could just build an army off.
So you get Commander
so people
Rex.
are gonna get. You don't get Commander Rex.
What?
You get just a bunch of 501st Stormtroopers because there's already a Commander Rex.
Yeah, but it's
like
not the second generation helmet, right?
I think there is one.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
Maybe I don't know.
They're called
I don't
phase-
honestly. If you
phase
guys know
1 and
about
phase
that,
2
Phase two.
helmets.
let us know.
All right.
But this is
Just
the
a
set
phase.
I am
Just
the
a
most
phase.
excited about.
yeah.
It is the Resistance IT. I think it's a 5 or 7 transport, which is the transport from Rise of the
That is
Resistance.
insanity.
That is cool. You get
That is
insanity.
minifigs
you get
in
V Marati with it.
that. All right.
We met her.
We know
She's
her.
cool.
We met
We
her.
met
She's
her.
cool. Lieutenant Beck,
Lieutenant Beck.
pretty cool. And then you get an astromech droid too. You don't get the cart, but you get an astromech droid. The
Okay.
one that is like the.
Someone better make that into a.
Oh,
I think it wouldn't be
someone
that hard to
probably
make.
it.
Yeah.
And then some other type of droid.
Wait, so they don't give you a Nyanya?
No.
Lame.
No.
Lame. He's literally driving the thing.
Yeah, but I don't. So
You ask too much.
I'm wondering. There's no interior pictures of it. There's only
General
the
Beck's,
exterior.
General Beck's backseat driving the entire thing. He's like, 9 up, go that way. 9 up, go that way. A little to the left, a little to the left.
3 feet. But yeah, there's no interior pictures yet of it, so I don't know if there's gonna be an interior for the set. But that's pretty cool.
I think someone with the 501st set should make that opening scene. When you're actually boarding the Star Destroyer.
Why, but the 504. Why would the 504?
Because they don't have like giant sets of just First Order troopers, do they?
Yeah, they have a First Trooper battle pack, so you can get a bunch of First
Oh,
Troopers.
okay. Then
Battle packs are not new. Battle packs have been being made for the longest time. It's just
okay.
everyone's been asking for a 501st battle pack.
Mm-hmm.
There's never been one made until now.
Gotcha.
The blue is cool.
The blue.
So
is
because
cool.
that has been mentioned,
Uh-huh.
and since this is always, it's not really a horror podcast anymore, but we always want to put a horror element. What horror movie or scene would you want to see in a Lego version?
Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. That battle scene, I would love to see in a Lego version in the ice.
Oh god, that's a good one. Probably Freddy Krueger's the
Dream
the
Warriors.
boiler, the boiler room.
Ooh, okay.
The boiler
so
room.
Just his with the little
with
girl
like the lockers
Yeah,
and all the
that
boiler
would be
rooms and stuff
cool.
like that, and a Freddy Krueger thing. That'd be cool.
and the little girl with the jump rope.
Yeah.
I would want just a shining. Danny's on his little tricycle, and he's just looking at it's like literally a hallway scene.
That's all you want.
Janny looking at
What about
the
just
twins.
a giant
and that's it.
overlook?
Yeah. That would be
that
a
would
set,
be so
with-
expensive. So expensive.
but you would buy it.
I'd buy it. I mean, I bought the Stranger Things set. That's a beautiful set. The Stranger
I
Things
thinking?
set. That's pretty cool.
What's the ship in
The Titanic. Come on.
Yes.
The
movie's literally named after it.
Yes, the one in Alien.
Oh,
I'd want
dear
that with, like, a
Lord.
xenomorph.
I'll look it up right
Yeah, look it
now.
up.
Wow.
That's my xenomorph.
That was creepy as hell.
Woo! I mean, how the
Hell yeah.
props. Okay.
The alien spaceship.
It's not called Prometheus, right?
That's
the previous one.
Yeah.
We want watch.
Is called
You want to flex your new watch?
Umamua.
The Umamau.
Ah, yes,
That's
the
not
Uma
true.
Thurman.
Well, you guys know.
Uma
No.
Thurman.
The alien.
Her name's Uma Thurman.
I don't know what it is called. But yeah, if someone's gonna know, you have to have someone in there like with the little alien coming out.
Oh, John Hurt's character.
Yeah.
R.I.P. John Hurt.
Let's see, what else would I think it'd be cool to have like a Friday the 13th cabins, like the cabins.
Yeah.
The cabins.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
What else?
Because that
Freddy
way you
versus
could put,
Jason set,
that way
would
you
you
could
need
make
that?
a Freddy versus Jason scene when
Yeah,
having
that'd
those
be
two
cool.
sets.
Any saw.
Yeah, I was gonna just say any saw trap. Would
Any
be fun.
saw trap as a Lego set.
I want the poster of the Exorcist.
So literally just the lamp, the light post,
Like the
and then
lamp, the building.
I would
and-
want the building, and then the inside is them doing the exorcism.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, and you can like flip the building around.
I mean, they have sets like that.
And then
like Lego
she
cities
turns
stuff.
her head, and one side's the vomit, the other
pretty
side
sure
is
every-
just Reagan.
I'm pretty sure every minifig can go.
Man, Lego, please come out with some kind of horror set.
Let's see,
Totally do
what else would be pretty cool? Yo, I'd dig a Killer Clowns tent, and you can open it up. That'd be cool.
And it turns out to be a UFO.
That would be cool. I mean, it's not a scary movie. Come on.
Yeah,
But it's too low on the levels. you know?
Yeah, and popularity. In terms of
Popularity.
I mean, they already did
Jaws-
Ghostbusters ones, didn't they?
No,
Oh, okay.
they haven't.
They just had the
Playmobil
Playmobil.
has Playmobil
Playmobil
has done
sets.
the Ghostbusters. No, they haven't. But maybe with the new Ghostbuster movie coming out, they might do something there. Jaws would be cool. I know some people don't count that as a horror movie.
Yes.
Ghostbusters.
Look at you, John
There's
Murdy.
no way.
There's a Ghostbuster set, isn't there?
My dude, hold on.
Yeah, I'm
With
pretty sure.
like what? Like the newer?
Yeah, I think it was the
Let me see.
2016.
Oh, it might be the newer.
It was. I think it was a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
No, it's the car. It's the Ecto.
What? No way.
With the original cast.
I know I'm right.
Oh, it's so expensive.
That's $159.
God damn, for just a car.
Because it's one of those probably like idea.
It's not just a car.
It's probably like one of those idea sets. Like there's a Flintstone set.
Oh, my bad.
Like my Stranger Things set. That was expensive, but I'm still happy I got it. So.
What other horror movies?
I don't know.
Yo, they got a Ghostbusters plasma neutron one.
Are you serious?
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't see any of these.
Oh no, this is on Entertainment Earth, but this is coming out. It's like a replica.
Oh.
It's not Lego. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
Oh.
Well, for $100.
Not shabby. Not too shabby.
They have the Lego Ghostbusters Firehouse headquarters.
Oh, there we go.
So yeah, Tim, they do have.
So we can make our own
I may
maze.
have to look at that.
Yes, you
I'm
should.
gonna look up horror Lego now because maybe they do have horror Lego sets.
No.
No, they just have Stranger Things
Yeah.
And Ghostbusters.
and Ghostbusters.
The Ghostbusties.
Oh, and Scooby Doo.
Scooby Dooby Doo. Oh yeah, you watched Scoob, right?
They have a Back to the Future set.
Did we mention that on a podcast?
What? Scoobs?
Scoob.
No, I don't think we talked about Scoobs.
How we feel about Scoob? I haven't seen Scoob, so
I
we could
love
just.
Scoob.
I've seen how
Oh, great.
it's pretty cool. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. In Orlando, like the meetup with the gang, they all have their own mask, but it's like with their colors. So
Oh, that's
Fred's got, like,
cool.
a light
Awesome.
blue mask.
That's cool.
Shaggy got a green one.
You know what I don't like? And I've been seeing this in various videos of people who are in Orlando.
Uh-huh.
How come Marilyn Monroe can't wear a mask?
She doesn't have any mask.
Well, she's in a car.
Uh huh.
But like, she doesn't have a mask on.
She doesn't even have, like, her
because
scarf?
Her face is like.
Oh yeah, because you
Makeup.
wouldn't know it's
Oh,
Marilyn
and she's
Monroe
got
unless
the
she had
mole.
unless the mole.
Oh,
Is it like a face mask with just a mole on it? But I'm like, because like everybody else gets
it's
to
a
wear
beauty
mask.
mark.
And every time I see somebody's video from Orlando's opening of Universal, she's driving by and like I'm assuming it's like a Cadillac or something like that, and she's in the back and she's not wearing a mask.
That would
just
be
like,
hilarious.
her driver's wearing a mask, but she doesn't get to wear a mask.
Well, we'll see if they do that here in Hollywood.
Well, Marilyn Monroe barely comes out here.
Yeah, well, sometimes she's here.
Oh god, that'd be so funny. A mask with just a little Sharpie.
Wow, that's surprising. Yeah, because I saw that even freaking Popeye's got a mask.
Yeah, Popeye and Olive.
Yeah, so but
I've never seen them in the parks.
well, that's because
Not our
it's
parks,
Orlando.
It's Orlando.
My golly.
My golly.
Is there gonna be like pictures with like the Secret Life of Pets characters, like photo ops?
Well, so
I want someone to be walking around
Like you got the minions,
giant
minions who walk
dog
around.
costume.
Woof.
That would be weird.
They do
Would they
have
go,
like
like-
a parade float over there in
Oh,
Orlando.
that's true. That's true. But do you think if they did, do you think they would go the Pluto route, like on hind legs, or do you think that it would have to be like almost like
Like a quadruped?
yeah?
That is so true. We just accepted that Pluto can be on his hind legs the entire time of the Disney parks.
Mhm.
You're right. Oh God.
Mind blown.
We
You're
just
welcome,
accepted
everyone. You're welcome.
I don't know if I can accept what's
Max
yeah.
and
Max.
Duke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duke Ellington,
They'll just have real dogs come in.
the ghost of.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Like Max.
Well, they were supposed to have like a photo op, no?
There was supposed to be Kevin Hart, and I was supposed to have an interview with him and Tiffany Haddish.
Get over it.
Yeah,
Get over it.
Get over it.
Get over it. Make like
I
a
do
tree and
know
get over it,
There
right?
is
Exactly.
there is a dog in the front of the ride that like talks to you, right?
Right. There's like, or I think it might be
It's the
Snowball.
white dog.
No?
Snowball.
I think it's like 'cause
Snowball's
there's-
not
on the
red.
side. There's like a.
He's
there's like
Kevin
a
Hart's
magic
character.
shop.
Yeah.
So
So it's gonna
Would
be
have been
Kevin Hart on
awesome
one
to
of the
see
days.
Kevin Hart interact with Kevin Hart, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Snowball.
that would be cool. Yeah, I don't know.
We got one last topic for this podcast.
Snowball.
What is it?
I think this is gonna be a little fun, little game. Kind of.
Well, I got
like a
5 minutes for your game.
All right.
Basically.
Let's wait.
How many times can you say Anthony Mackie? Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie.
Ah, you
Captain
only said
America
3
now.
times.
What's the
That
name?
is America's ass. You read something about The Walking Dead.
Yes. So apparently, the homie Greg Nicotero, the boy, if you will,
The man.
the man, the myth,
We
the
have
legend.
met him, and by met him, we've been in the same room as him.
Exactly.
And by same
Twice.
room, he was on the stage, and we just sat in the audience.
So we met
asked him
him,
to get an interview, and he went.
and then he walked away. So the man, the myth, the legend, Greg Nicotero,
Yes.
He's
has,
looked at us.
has come out and said that he promises that this season finale of The Walking Dead is gonna blow people's minds.
Really?
Yep.
what the hell are they gonna do with The Walking Dead?
Well, I'm glad you asked. So what I want to do, because it's supposedly, Robert Kirkman said, it's just the last 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I want us all of us have not seen this latest season of The Walking Dead. Josue hasn't seen the last 3 seasons of The Walking Dead. I want us to predict what is going to happen in this last season, not knowing at all what has happened this entire
Rick Grimes
season.
is going to come back.
Rick Grimes is going to come back?
Rick Grimes going to come back because we know he's not dead.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have to save the show. Because it's Glenn Rhee is going to come down as an angel.
I'm going to be basic. And I know it's going to piss off a lot of people. Rick Grimes is going to wake up from his coma.
Oh, you think that's...
And it's a dream.
It was all a dream.
Oh, that'd be messed up.
But
Okay,
so
well then I guess I will give it an actual answer.
All right.
So it's gonna be a showdown between Maggie, because I remember she was supposed to be rumored to be coming back, so I'm assuming she's already back in the show.
I remember seeing a photo.
She's the Maginator now.
So the Maginator,
the Maginator,
Maggie Rhee comes back, and Negan and Alpha have teamed up.
Scratch Alpha out of that storyline. All right, keep going.
Why?
just keep going. There's no Alpha. Okay, keep going.
There's no Alpha.
There's
no.
Is Alpha dead?
Alpha dead. Keep going.
Negan is now Alpha and has all of the Whisperers. And
that's in the comic books. Yeah,
that is.
That's I didn't say I was doing new ideas here, peeps. Okay. I'm just predicting.
I don't know if what's his name.
And Maggie.
Let him talk.
Thank you. And Maggie is going to be surrounded by the Whisperers, and we think, oh my goodness, Maggie is about to die. She just came back. What about Baby Glenn Jr.? What's gonna happen? Baby Glenn Jr. is going to do a somersault on top of Judith, holding Michonne's sword, her katana, and he's going to go, mommy! And he's going to slice Negan's head clean off, and he's going to stare at it, and Negan's last words are going to be, well, shit.
I made him spaghetti.
Wow.
Is Daryl still in the show?
Oh, Daryl is... Okay, so scratch that. So he's going to somersault off of Judith. Daryl's going to shoot an arrow with his crossbow, and it's going to be Doctor Strange, Peter Quill scene where Baby Glenn is going to be hopping from arrow to arrow and then slice off Negan's head. There you go. I've pitched you an idea. You're welcome, AMC.
I got you, MC. I got
That's
you.
a little too much.
Daryl was adopted at a young age, and Merle was never his brother, but it turns out Rick was his brother all along.
Wow. So he's an actual Grimes.
So he's a Grimes.
Daryl Grimes.
And he's like, come here, little ass kicker. We're going to go live together. Then they go crazy and shoot up everybody else, and then they go live off in the sunset. But then a meteor comes, right?
Oh, damn.
Boom, lands right on top of them. That's the end of the show.
And then Rick Grimes wakes up.
Then Rick Grimes wakes up. He's like, oh, it was just a dream. And as he goes back to bed,
he looks up, there's a
Walker dressed as a nurse goes, and he goes, no!
And then he wakes up from another dream.
All right, I think that's going to wrap up this podcast. Thank you all so much for watching. This was a fun one. Oh, my goodness. I know that we had some heavy topics, but I hope that we were able to make you laugh a little bit. Reminder that, we love all of you very much. And, yes, this podcast has definitely become something way more than we intended 10 episodes ago. But we hope that you've enjoyed it since episode 0, and we'll continue to enjoy it until episode 100. We love you guys so much. If you like this, make sure to hit that like video. If you're listening on Spotify, because
hit the like video. Hit
that like. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. Yes, now we're releasing on Spotify the same day the video. So if you want to listen on your commute, hopefully we didn't make you laugh too hard in the car. So. Do y'all want to say anything else?
Keep protesting. Don't listen to the haters. We also are still in a pandemic. Don't forget about that. Wash your hands. Wear a mask.
Wash your damn hands.
If you're going to go protest. We love you guys. You're all beautiful people.
Love yourself and love everybody.
Absolutely.
Yes. Oh, Black Lives Matter.
And wash your damn hands.
And wash your damn hands.